What's going on, everybody? This is Zaris back playing a little Veigar bottom, coming at you with this new meta that's allowing us to play some crazy stuff in the bottom. Got a little Ezreal ADC we'll be supporting today. So what we're going to be looking for most of the game is to poke these guys out. We're going to be maxing E first, trying to land some nasty cages, and help set up some easy kills for our ADC. Last game I played this, went 10, 5, and 7. Carried the game. It was a lot of fun. Today we're going up against a Rakan and an Azir, so it's an odd matchup. So we don't want to be stealing any of the farm from our ADC, so we want to be poking champs, getting these stacks up, and that's one of the great things about playing Veigar, is you can easily stack up on the enemy champions while you're in the laning phase, because they're not looking for it. I don't know why, but they never seem to understand that I'm trying to poke them to get free AP, that they're basically building me free items when they walk up. So it's a great way to stack it up and get your AP ready for the late game and help carry the game later. Looks like we got a ward up in this bush here. They're playing way back, so it's going to be pretty challenging to get a decent play on somebody. But here we go. Here's a double stun with a double hit. Boom. Some free AP. Look at that. 5 AP off that one. That's what we're looking for right there. Just stacking it up. Getting some easy poke off. Working in the lane. Letting our ADC get some free farm. It's going to make a huge difference late game because Ezreal's going to be huge. We're going to be huge. Look at that 6. Boom. Easy breezy. That's what we want to keep doing over and over and over until they either leave lane or we get a kill. Now at 6, we want to get really aggressive because we're going to have a huge power spike with our ultimate. And with all the poking we've been doing, we should be in a situation where we can... Got a flash out of that. Holy shit. That's excellent because he knew he was going to die. So now we've got a lot of pressure in this lane. They've got no flash. Got the baby gate coming. So this part's where you kind of have to just sit back and be real safe. Let me go ward this real quick. Since I'm playing support, we want to make sure we keep a nice vision up for our laner so we don't get any ganks because we're going to be pushing 24/7 with the way we're set up. Because whether you mean to or not, you're going to have some times where you're going to accidentally. Look at that free poke we got, though. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but we got a lot of free poke out of that. Look at that. Oh, got another flash. No flash in bot. I'll let him know. No flash. So going through now, if we can land a nice cage, and Ezreal can land a Q. We want to be E-maxing first. We want to extend the length of our stun. You know, the way that how long we keep these guys in the baby cage. That's just free damage for our ADC. You know, and as you play this, you know, you'll get more and more comfortable with a lot of the way these things work, and where and when to put stuff. But look at that damage we got, and we're up to 8 stacks. So we just want to keep stacking it up, stacking it up, stacking it up. And I mean, look at what we're doing lane-wise.
This isn't even my final form.
Ignore my son in the background, please. But we're winning lane. We've already forced Azir out. We're sitting back, relaxing. Ezreal's farming up nice. We've got a lot of pressure on the tower. This is what you want to be doing as a support, especially a mage support. Is you want to be giving your ADC a lot of space and making it so that he feels comfortable just sitting back farming. He doesn't have to worry about anything. If we get right now, if we get ganked, we've got Event Horizon ready to go. You know, so. Let's escort him up. That way, if something crazy happens, we're right there to help him out. So, the problem that Azir's having is he's got a Rakan. A Rakan is great for, you know, sitting back and engaging. But when you've got someone like Veigar who's going to be coming in, poking you down, putting you in the baby cage all the time, it's not gonna help. Because if you're in the baby cage and he W's onto you, or he's onto you, excuse me, you're gonna be in the baby cage too. So we really want to focus on that. And Kindred's over here fighting for her mark, so I'm gonna run up here and try to help her out. We're gonna have to flash out because we had our Azir coming up. It's a bad use of a flash, to be real honest with you, but unfortunately we had to do it. I'm gonna try to hold this wave with my E for Ezreal. That way it's outside of range. And this is something you can do with Veigar to ensure that you can freeze out the lane for your laner while he's coming back, and he doesn't miss too much farm. So we're not losing that XP to tower. He's got a nice little wave to come back to. So let's get this farm. Come here, Ezreal. Come here. Let's quit chasing kills. Get this farm. Let's get our levels. Alright, well, if he's gonna go, I'm gonna go ahead and stack up off of this. You know, I tried to hold it for him. He didn't do anything. Alright, now we've got our R. Now we're real freaking dangerous. This is the kind of plays we want to make now. Is we've got R. We can get in and we can get into a fight and land a full combo and kill somebody.
An ally has been slain.
Jesus. You should have been over here farming, Ezreal. It's not that you effed up, it's just that you made the wrong decision. It's okay, we got 1,200 gold now. We're in a good spot. At this point, I gotta go back, so I gotta get the wave out from underneath us. Now, the wave's on our side with significantly more, so it's gonna push. So we really didn't put the lane in a great spot for our guy, but what that's gonna allow us to do though is go back and come back with, you know, our ward, and it looks like Rakan's gonna push it, so we almost have a freaking freeze. You know, where you want to be up 4 minions on the opposing side to set up the freeze. Bot lane it's tough because everybody's always auto attacking, but it's a great way to make your lane extended. So as these guys push up here, if you've got 4 guys here, more than you have here, the wave's gonna stay right here if you don't touch it, if you just last hit. Which is a big deal because that allows you lane control, allows you to create a long lane for your opponent laner, allows you to do a lot with it. Shout out to my boy Solar Renekton for teaching me that. So here, he's not even paying attention. Look at that damage we got on him. Boom, half his health. Just because he wasn't paying attention. We get one more trade like that and I'm going to end up killing his ass. You can't sit back and let Veigar poke you like that. It's going to... Jesus, if he comes up, I'm going to kill him. So as we look, we got Ezreal is winning the farm battle, but his farm sucks. He's got 35 farm in 10 minutes. So we're bronzing it up here, guys. That's for sure. Ah, he got out before I could ult. But I mean, we got huge lane control here. There's nothing they can really do. We've got vision in Oh, we got him. Got him. Boom. And that's what you're looking for right there. You want to land an E, land your W, and then ult. 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a kill if you do that with Veigar. He's just too damn strong not to, you know, it's going to put you in a good spot. See, look. You know, Kane tries to come through the wall. We put him in the baby cage. Our ADC is safe. We can walk away with a kill. Got 700 gold to spend. Ezreal's got some money. He gets assist. Boom, we're good to go. So what we want to do now is we want to help him push the wave. We don't want to take farm. So at this point in the game, your W is going to get him to almost one hit for your ADC. So we want to do that, get it down, and then we want to back. Go spend our gold. We've got lane pressure. We're going to get some free damage on the tower from the minions. All this experience and gold is going to get lost to their ADC. That's what we're looking for. We want to go ahead and get them out of lane as often as possible. So here's where another decision comes in is I've been running low on mana, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to get one more pink. You always want to carry a pink as a support. It's important because there's a lot of times you're going to be short on warding totems. I have not been doing a good enough job in dropping my warding totems, but we've had so much lane pressure I haven't had to really worry about it. But we want to make sure we're creating spots where we have vision so that we can't get ganked, especially places where Kane's going to come from, through the walls, things like that. So that's going to make a big difference in our gameplay, because if we know where he's coming in, it allows us to preemptively turn that gank into a big deal for us and an easy fight win. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, set it up so that we got some vision down here. He wants to go ahead and goof around. We'll go ahead and drop the baby gate. They're going to run away, and look, again, we've got it set up where we're farming and they're not. And if we're farming and they're not, that's going to be a huge difference. Look at all this farm that they're losing, that they're not last hitting. There's nothing they can do about it, because if they come close, they know I'm going to put them in the baby gate, and I have my ult, and I have ignite. It's going to be a tough time. It's going to be, as I like to say, it's going to be a bad time for them. Look at that. So we got flash. We got the kill. Thank you. Good job to you too. Well, that's what I'm saying. We force the long lane, and then we use our CC to ensure that we get an easy kill. Again, we're creating far more pressure in the lane than they can handle, and then we can push this lane out. This is what we're looking to do in bot as a support. Now, you know, if you're playing like a Leona or you're playing a Braum, you're really here to ensure that your laner is safe. You can get CCs off, you can peel if need be. But right now, you know, as a mage, we really want to be helping him pressure the wave, pressure the lane, get people out of the lane as often as possible. Look at that, see? Boom, I put the baby gate down. What's he gonna do? He's gonna take a shitload of damage for coming in. He's gonna get nothing done. So we're wasting his time, and look how much damage we got. It's almost time for first tower. And Ezreal's doing an excellent job of following up my poke. Poke his ass out. Go ahead, let him. That's not good. That is not good. See, they went a little too deep, trying to protect the red. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Get a little poke off. We're gonna pick up these minions. So that went to Rakan's, not a big deal. I didn't have my E up. It was dumb of me to stay. I should have left. And that gives them some free gold, which is horrible. We never want to do that. That was a bad play on my part. And when you're looking at these games and you're trying to climb and you're trying to get better, you always want to be looking at what you could have done better in that fight. I definitely could have done a better job in leaving. There was no need for me to stay. The tower's not going to go down. There's 3 of them there. I got no cooldowns up. I have no flash. That was a bad play on my part. We want to not do stuff like that. And that's how you throw games, is by doing stuff like that. Now this Kayn is going to fall off. He's blue Kayn. You know, we've got some tankier people on the team. You know, so we've just got to make sure that with this Kayn, we don't let him get too far ahead, and that every time he comes in, we throw his ass in the baby gate, and we focus him first. We got first turret with our Gnar, so Gnar's doing well against. He's losing lane, but so we're 2-1 into 12 farm, 16 minutes. You know, this is not really where you're going to pick up a bunch of farm throughout the game. Again, help him push the lane. Make sure you're throwing your E's down. We've got a biscuit waiting. We've got our ult, so we've got an enormous amount of pressure. Okay. Compared to them. gate. And run away. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying. Nah, man, we're not getting nah. I probably could have ulted the Rakan and killed him, but I'd rather save it when I know I'm gonna be able to get a kill. So let's throw the baby gate down, and then we're gonna farm up with our W and our E.
Don't get mad.
So here's something we got to be careful about. We know that there's at least 2 around. This is another situation like we had before, but the difference is I've got everything up. So let's go ahead and get a ward in here. We're gonna hug this side wall, wait for our ADC to get back, soak some of this experience, get a couple of minions. All their money's on Kane. So, it's not like we've got to worry about a whole lot. Okay. So we want to max Q second. W always first for the additional stun. Let's help him push the wave, because he doesn't have a whole lot of wave clear. Get these. Okay. So, we know he's got his Ludens. Let's go ahead and push. Because right now the main... And let him dead. And that's why we saved. That's why we saved. Now, for him, that was a horrible play. We had gotten the kill. We had pressure. He should have just backed up. I had just ulted, so there was no way for me to do anything other than just throw down a W and an E and a Q. You want to make sure that you're making smart plays. So I know that there's nothing they can do to get to me. I've got my E up. I can go ahead and farm this wave, get some stacks. So what I want to do is come back here, Q through the minions.
What is it?
So I don't have enough AP yet to one-shot the back line. So I don't see anybody, which is not good. I see, 3 people on the map. I don't see Kane. I don't have my ult. So let's get a ward up. Let's play safe. See if we can't, use some of these minions to get some more AP. Let's go ahead and drop a W on this guy. Let's do this. Alright, that's huge. Our level 11 ult. Ah! So can someone help get this tower so I can run, please? So our ADC is in other lanes doing something. We've got a tower down to like 5%.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's just very frustrating when we should be down here just crushing. And so we're going to come here. We're going to help clean this up. So you see the difference in what Rakan brings. You see there with he was able to shield that Diana. That's the difference in what you're doing versus what he's doing. We're coming in here and we're adding some oomph to the whole situation. And make sure if you're in a situation where you can stack, you need to be stacking all the time. The reason for that is late game you're gonna have to carry, especially when you're on a team like this where you have half the kills as the support and they've got a really fed jungler. We need to be finding ways to push lanes and to carry the game. And understand that you're not going to win every game, but if you play normal, if you play like this, you're going to put yourself in a position to win more games than you lose. That's the difference. And, you know, right now my team's, you know, fighting with each other, which is going to happen because we're way down. You know, other lanes fed horribly. And you're going to have that, where you're going to have a lane that feeds their ass off. That's just how it works. Especially when you have a blue cane and they don't ward, they don't do anything. Let's get the lane pushed out. Let's get out of here. We've got our Ludens. You know, but out of 8 kills, we've been a part of 6, and they've all been in the bot lane. So that just tells you, like, how strong this can be. We've got a fed cane who doesn't want to come anywhere near us. I guarantee it. So our trinket's still not stacked up, which is because we haven't been able to poke people. It's going to stack up here in a second. So I'm going to change over to one of these. I'm going to grab another control ward. Try to keep a control ward on you at all times if you can. It makes a huge difference as you're laning or as you're roaming. You can sneak up on somebody because they can't see you. And the main thing is, once you get this transformed, you want to be carrying this around ASAP. We need to hit one more person with any ability, with anything, and we'll have enough gold. So we're going to put the baby gauge around them. That was an excellent Zhonya's. Okay, here comes Azir. He's going to try to come in on me, of course, which is smart. So we're going to go ahead and throw the baby cage down. Then we're going to ult her. Boom, done. So there's nothing we can do there, guys. They've just, if you look, the other lanes have just been 06, 35, 27, 06. We're the only one who hasn't died between 5 and 6 times. And the only reason we died there is simply for the fact that we were paying attention previous and had backed out, but by that point everybody had died. And you're gonna see that in some of the lower elos. You know, this elo is low bronze or low silver, high bronze. You know, all people want to do is fight. They don't want to farm. They don't want to get objectives. They just want to fight. They want to get their KDA up. And it can be a challenge if you're trying to actually do objectives and do the things you should be doing to win games. You know, they're split pushing. They're taking objectives. They're pushing lanes where they have advantage. We are not. And our Gnar is AFK because he's pissed off that we won't FF. But hey, guys, you know this is League of Legends. This is how these things work. You know, look at our tower. Our tower barely has any damage on it. You know, we can't win this game, but we can definitely enjoy what we're doing. I would not be there, my friend. You're gonna get shit on. No, come back here, you retard! Oh my god, this guy's stupid as fuck. Okay, we're gonna go back. Run to the wall. So we're just gonna go back. Free stun. And he runs away. Never run away from your support. If your support's standing there with a CC, be ready for them to CC. Don't fucking run away.
Don't get mad.
You know, and try not to be toxic. You know, it's hard. Like, you know, I probably shouldn't all caps that. Like, there was no need for me to be that mad. But he gave up a kill that he didn't need to give up because he's being an idiot. Okay, boom, we landed a skill. Let's get in here. Let's get some free AP off. Perfect. Okay, we've got all of our stuff. Make sure we have that on the right key. And let's start getting some wards out. So, we definitely want to put a ward here. Team's fighting again in the jungle, 3v1. We got no wards. You know, if you look, you know, we've got no ward score. Nobody's warding. You know, wards win games, guys. If you don't know where the enemy is, you can't avoid them. You know, and before you go into check it, do that. And with Veigar, you'll know because you'll see you get more AP. You know, you want to try to play around your strongest people. Right now, our strongest people are us. So it's going to be a little challenging in the grand scheme of things to win this game, but, you know, you can't get salty. You got to just play. You know, you're going to have some games where you just, like, you're the boss, you know, and you're going to have some games where you're just going to get shit on. That's just That's the nature of League of Legends. You know? And if these guys come in too close, I'm gonna baby gate them and we're gonna kill them. I've got Ignite up, I've got Ult up, there's nothing they can do. And one thing I like to do is put a ward here, because that way when they try to hide from me, they're gonna come in here and do something sneaky. And you got your positioning on Veigar is key. Okay, I know I'm squishy. I know that I'm not gonna be able to do something. Like this TP, not sure about this. You know, he's outrunning his team. You know, they've got slows. See, like I just took half my health because of him. You know, I should be over here. Yeah, I just got too fed. There's nothing we could do. But there it is, guys. That's the Veigar bottom. You know, don't let your teammates get salty. We played well. We had good positioning. We warded properly. This is how you want to play in the bottom. And you're not going to win every game, but this give you an idea of how you can even play from behind a little bit and still get a chance. Let's take a look at the damage. Let's give it up to our boy Ezreal. He did well. We won our lane by far. You know, just try not to get salty because you're going to get salty at times when you see games like this. Shit happens. Oh, baby. Massive DPS. All in all, guys, it was a fun game. You know, hit us back. Check me out on YouTube at Xeris Plays. If you like the stream, please follow. You can check me out on twitch.tv/Xeris1027 to catch more League of Legends content. Thanks a lot, guys, and enjoy the video.